sussing out your luck, going hard in the paint, and that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a new and improved version of Golem Spear Goblin Hut. In this deck, you're going to have the Goblin Hut, Flying Machine, and Night Witch to all bait out your opponent's poison. In single elixir, you really want to be playing passively, cycling units in the back, and then also stacking up as many Goblin Huts as possible. You only really want to be dropping Golem when you're up a lot of elixir, you know your opponent can't punish you, or it's double elixir and you can sufficiently defend the other lane. The main change that we made in this deck was swapping out the Royal Ghost. After its nerf, it's not as good. Royal Ghost got a nerf, Lumberjack got a buff, and Lumberjack ended up being the perfect replacement. After the Lumberjack dies and he provides a rage, the Spear Goblins that accumulate from the Spear Goblin Hut, the Flying Machine, and the Bats from the Night Witch all can just decimate your opponent's tower. This modified Golem deck has been crushing it in competitive play at the moment, and I also really like it in GCs. So let's go jump straight into some challenge games and let's assert some dominance. So we got a game against someone with a backwards R in their name, so this man is a savage already. We're going to be saucing out the good luck against Sandstorm LA, so this is a really solid plan. We're going to start off with the Spear Goblin Hut and see what he wants to do. So this is going to be a log bait deck for sure. Our Night Witch just will obliterate those goblins, fortunately for us. He tried to drop it off to the side so we couldn't tornado it to the King Tower, but we don't actually have NATO. I assume he's going to figure that out real soon. Zappies, what are those, man? Crazy deck already with the Zappies. We're going to be dropping the Flying Machine off to the side to DPS down the Zappies, and I think we're going to be in a pretty decent situation. So Flying Machine is actually going to kill that one last Zappy, and then it should also work on that Ice Spirit, hopefully. Ice Spirit will not end up connecting to our tower, and then we're going to go drop our Lumberjack as soon as possible on top of the Princess. We know Goblin Gang is definitely imminent, so we were going to hold down Zap. Fortunately, he actually, well, unfortunately, he had a Knight. Knight kind of wrecked us. We're going to be dropping a Goblin Hut on defense. The Goblin Hut is going to go work on that Princess, put in the pain, and the Princess is going to get a little bit of chip damage, but not too shabby, not too bad. So we're kind of just waiting for double elixir to make something happen. We can't really start a Golem because then he would just be able to start off an amazing push with... He would be able to go in for a tank and then drop his Goblin Barrel, so we don't really want to allow that to happen. We're just waiting for double elixir to make something happen. Spear Goblins are still accumulating in the right-hand lane, putting in a little bit of work. His Zappies are out of cycle, so I feel like go snipe the Princess with the Flying Machine, and then put in some work on the right-hand lane with the Flying Machine. If that gets on the tower, that would be really good for us. Unfortunately, it doesn't really happen. We're going to get ready. We're going to go drop our Lumberjack. We're going to go zap this as well. We've got to make sure that the Goblins don't get too many hits on our tower. So double elixir is definitely approaching soon. He's going to be dropping Zappies yet again on defense. What a savage. Making me a sad panda. That one Zappy in the right-hand lane is not something I really have to worry about. However, the left-hand lane is definitely something that is not the best situation for me. We're going to go drop a poison on defense. Otherwise, I know for a fact that he would be able to drop Princess. He would be able to drop so many things at the bridge, and it would just never stop. It would be horrible. So Night Witch is going to clean everything up. He went in for a poison. So guys, we have to make something happen right here, right now. We know that the right-hand tower is very, very healthy, but our left-hand tower is not, not even close to healthy. So we're going to go drop a Golem on defense. The Golem will end up taking the Knight targeting and everything from that standpoint, but we got to get really ready for the Goblin Barrel that was imminent. So our Lumberjack should end up killing 2 of the Goblins, hopefully, and then our Mega Minion will finish off the last one, but this is where we have to make something happen. This is a make or break scenario. We're going to be dropping our Night Witch, we're going to be dropping our poison as well, and he's going to be dropping a log, but our Lumberjack will speed everything up right quick. Alright, so if we go and drop another Lumberjack, guys, maybe we can break through just in time. This is going to be so crazy. 6 seconds left, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, poison coming down, but I don't think that's going to be enough time, guys. Somehow, some way, we finessed him in the end. That was a crazy game, guys. Absolutely insane. Alright guys, so we got another game. Let's jump right into it. We don't really have the best starting hand. I would have much rather preferred to have Goblin Hut, but you know, we're going to deal with it. We're just going to be dropping our Mega Minion in the back. We're going to see what's up. What is this man going to be doing? He's going to be dropping Skeleton Barrel. So we're going to drop Goblin Hut. Skeleton Barrel will go towards our Goblin Hut, and our Mega Minion will also provide some pretty nice defense. So he's going to be dropping Flying Machine. This is a really weird deck. I usually don't see Skeleton Barrel with Flying Machine, but you know, whatever, man. You do you. All the skeletons just accumulated right there. We're just going to be dropping our Flying Machine off to the side. He's actually going to get his Flying Machine on top of the tower. That is not good for us. That is no bueno. But our Flying Machine is not going to go inside the poison. And then we're going to have a pretty nice push right here. So we're going to go drop a Lumberjack to make sure that we counter the Royal Ghost. Our Flying Machine just obliterated his cannon cart, and the Flying Machine is still alive and thriving. It's going to lock on top of the tower and spank him a little bit. And the Lumberjack coming in, clutch left-hand lane. Look at all that damage. Guys, Lumberjack on the tower, it does insane amount of damage. Absolutely incredible. So we're in a situation that I don't really want to drop a golem because it's going to go right into a spear goblin hut. I'm just going to go drop a mega minion, and then I'm just going to wait and see what he wants to do. So I'm just going to go drop another goblin hut as well. I want to make sure that we win the goblin hut battle, and I kind of want to go same lane as this guy. Honestly, I don't want to switch it up and go left-hand lane. I don't see really any reasoning for that. We're going to go drop a poison on defense. We could go drop a Night Witch to keep that inside the poison. That probably would have been the maneuver for sure. But honestly, our tower will end up targeting the flying machine, so nothing's too bad in this situation. I could go in for a Lumberjack and just use that with the Spear Goblins and try to pressure him, but I kind of wanted to wait for that Royal Ghost to come out so then I can Lumberjack that and then maybe get some value. Because last time we Lumberjacked the Royal Ghost, guys, you saw how much damage we got. Pretty incredible. So he's going to be dropping another cannon cart. Guys, double elixir is steadily approaching. As soon as that happens, I feel very confident being able to drop my Mega Minion, or being able to drop my Golem in double elixir. So I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. I'm going to kill the cannon cart before it gets too close to our tower. I'm going to be dropping a flying machine on defense, another goblin hut, and then we're going to try to win this battle with the zap. Our flying machine will win because of that zap. And now we're actually in a position that we can steadily drop our golems. So he's going to go in for another Royal Ghost, but that's kind of a weird push. I don't understand why he's doing that. We're splitting up our units so his Royal Ghost doesn't get splash damage off on both of them. Our Lumberjack provides some really nice rage. And then we're going to go in for a Golem really soon, guys. Actually, no, he's going to go in for a Flying Machine. So we're going to deal with that first with our own Flying Machine and our Mega Minion. We're going to be dropping a Goblin Hut on defense to make sure his skeletons don't get anywhere near our tower. And we're just waiting. We're playing very passively, waiting for our opportunity to actually capitalize and confidently drop a Golem. So now I'm going to go drop my Golem pretty up close and personal because we know that that Royal Ghost is going to get really close to our tower. Really want our Royal Ghost to actually target the Golem first instead of having to drop a Lumberjack in front and have the Lumberjack die for no reason. So he's also got a P.E.K.K.A. Guys, this is the counters of counters. We're trying our hardest, but I don't know if we can actually win this game. We're going to be dropping a Mega Minion on defense. The Lumberjack is coming in, providing some serious utility for us. We're going to be dropping a poison because we got to deal with those. Oh, and we're going to also zap to make sure that our Flying Machine survives. Guys, the Flying Machine is on the tower. The Mega Minion is on the tower. Are we going to finesse this guy? Oh my god. This man had P.E.K.K.A. He had Spear Goblin Huts. He had poison, and we still ended up winning this game. We are just so clutch today. Alright guys, so we got another game against someone from Nova Korea, and we're going to be saucing out the Goblin Hut as soon as we can. So 10 elixir drops, and then we're dropping the Goblin Hut. So what is he going to be running? That is the real question. We're allowed to play very passively with the Goblin Hut, so he has to make the first maneuver. He's going to be going in hot with a miner. We're just going to zap the Fire Spirits because we don't want to sustain 600 damage. We can actually sustain the stagnant 500 damage from the miner, and we're going to be up 3 elixir because of that. Well, actually, we're going to be down 2 in the grand scheme of things because we dropped the Goblin Hut, but we're going to be up 3 in that interaction. So our Spear Goblins will accumulate on that Ice Golem, and it's really, really looking like, I would say it was going to look like an Expo deck, but then we saw the miner, so it just doesn't really make sense to me anymore. But we're getting so much damage in the left-hand lane. Spear Goblin's coming in with the Lumberjack in the right-hand lane, and this deck is just whack. He's got mini P.E.K.K.A. too, so I really don't know what this is. This is insane, though. So Spear Goblin's coming in clutch. Spear Goblin is only going to get... No, it got 2 hits because of the rage. It usually gets 1, so that's something cool that I never really knew. He is running 3 Musketeers. We're going to be dropping a Spear Goblin Hut in the right-hand lane. We're going to wait and see what he wants to do. So unfortunately, we're going to be down a lot of elixir, but I think that we could actually pull something off on defense here. I kind of want to just deal with the Musketeers on the left-hand lane because we know that the miner would just give us crippling depression. If we drop the Mega Minion, and we're not going to lose a tower. Our towers be around relatively even, and he's still got to deal with that Spear Goblin Hut. The Spear Goblin Hut in the right-hand lane is still going to give us a ton of damage. So what is up, my man? I assume you're going to pump up soon because you don't have 3 Musketeers in the cycle. We're just going to go with the Golem in the back, and you can't really punish us too hard. It's going to pump up, and that's exactly what I was thinking, guys. So he's going to have to allocate all of his elixir on defense. If he drops 3 Musketeers, we're going to poison them. We're not going to poison the pump, and we're just going to wait and see what he wants to do. Also, he could have Minion Horde, so we're going to hold Zap in case of that. Then the Spear Goblins will actually provide some insane value on defense, or on offense, actually. So he's going to go for 3 Musketeers. We're just going to go for a poison on top of that, and those Muskies are dead. We just got to make sure that the left-hand lane doesn't follow that 1 Musketeer, and all we got to do is really just drop a Night Witch right on top of the Muskie. Because the Miner, if you look at it from that perspective, the Miner is going to do 500 damage. It's not going to take my tower. Oh my gosh. Are we going to 3-crown this guy? Does he even look at the Spear Goblins? I don't think he is. Oh man, this is going to be crippling depression for this sir. We're going to go in for a Lumberjack. We're going to go in for a Zap on top of the Musketeers. The Flying Machine is coming in, putting in the pain. Oh, guys, the flying machine is going on the king tower. We're dropping the poison. And this should be game pretty soon, actually, guys. Well, actually, we didn't take the tower initially, but that mini P.E.K.K.A is not going to be going towards our tower. That is not going to do any damage. And he's trying to make something happen. He's trying to make something happen in this horrible situation for him. We're going to go in for a flying machine to try to assert some dominance. And yeah, it's just going to be a 1-0 victory. Unfortunately, we were not able to cop that fat 3 crown. Good game, bro. Well played, and good luck in the rest of your challenge. We asserted so much dominance today. Alright guys, so we got a game against Fox Rage, and we gotta make him rage after we cop this dub. So we're going to be dropping our Mega Minion in the back. He's going to reciprocate with his own Mega Minion, so that's very telling that he's probably going to be running a tank deck as well. Maybe an Expo deck, but after seeing the Goblin Hut, it's probably going to be the same deck as us. So we're going to poison that immediately to make sure that our Spear Goblins stay alive a little bit longer. So we got that one Steve putting it in the work against the Spear Goblin Hut. So we got a little bit of an advantage. However slight, it is an advantage. So he's going to drop his poison as well. And I assume that our Spear Goblins are just going to duke it out in the middle of the map, and it's not going to matter too much. So since he's probably running a Golem deck the same as us, I want to not cycle units in the back that are worthless. I want to make sure that all my units are actually going to provide some utility. For instance, if I drop a Lumberjack, if I had cycled that in the back and then he dropped a Golem, the Golem just eats that alive. Then I have less supporting units to actually kill his Golem. So got to make sure that you're not cycling useless units in the back when you're playing a mirror matchup. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go drop my Lumberjack because the DPS is down. His unit's a lot faster. Lumberjack is just so much better than dropping a Mega Minion. And notice how fast I DPS down his Golem. He doesn't actually have a great counter push. We have 3 units. He only has 2. And those bats are just going to eat everything alive. Honestly, guys, I could go in for a flying machine right there, but I'm not going to. Okay, we're going to go drop a flying machine now to DPS down that Goblin Hut. If that Goblin Hut dies, then we're going to be in a really good situation because then he has to deal with our Goblin Hut. Our flying machine is still alive. It's going to lock on top of the tower. Oh my gosh, guys. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are seeing the power of this deck already. It's so much better than the other variation with Royal Ghost that this man is running. I'm going to go drop Night Witch so it spawns a few bats to kill his flying machine so he doesn't get too much damage on us. And we're going to have that Spear Goblin behind our Night Witch. So this is going to be a pretty menacing push for sure. Also, our bats spawn first. So the bats plus Spear Goblin push, guys. That's what's up. That's what's rolling. We're going to be dropping our Golem in the back because we're up a little bit of elixir. And because we have Lumberjack, I feel like we just DPS down his Golem so much faster than he does because he's only got Royal Ghost. Royal Ghost is not going to do what he needs it to do. We're going to be dropping our Lumberjack. And we're going to be dropping our Mega Minion pretty soon as well. We're going to also have to drop our Goblin Hut as well because we need to make sure that he's going to poison that, hopefully. He's going to give us some insane poison. Oh, man. I was hoping that was going to be in range. We're going to be dropping our Flying Machine. And actually, we're going to poison it anyways. No harm in doing that. We probably will just take the tower outright. And honestly, if we keep dropping Night Witch and we drop Lumberjack, there's no way that he's going to be able to break through. It's just going to DPS down his Golem way too fast. And all we gotta do is just defend the virginity, guys. That's what's up. His flying machine is putting in some serious utility against us, but the entire push just got cleaned up. So all we gotta do is cycle to a zap and we take this dub. And look at this, guys. Our tower's at 2,056 HP, and his is already down for the count. So if this just shows you, this is clearly the superior Golem deck. There is no contest in this situation. Good game, bro. Well played, and good luck in the rest of your GC session. Oh, look at that, man. Give me a thumbs up. Nice guy. And that's actually where I'm going to end today's video. This deck is just so strong in GCs. Make sure to sauce me a fat thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out.